Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at noon.
Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at noon. I'm Alexandra Carter. A non-Alaska man is in the Jackson County Jail following a drug overdose investigation. 33-year-old Aspen Kalina is being held on a police charge of first-degree reckless homicide. According to the Jackson County Sheriff's Office, Kalina delivered drugs to a person who died from a drug overdose last May. The Sheriff's Office is still investigating. One person is dead after a late-night crash in Trumpealeau County. According to the Trumpealeau County Sheriff's Office, deputies were alerted of the crash via a cell phone crash notification after 11 p.m. last night. When they got on scene, the deceased victim was the only person in the vehicle. No other details of the crash, including the victim's name, have been released. The crash is still under investigation. Today is Police Officers Memorial Day, and this year the West Salem Police Department hosted the La Crosse County Law Enforcement Memorial Ceremony. The holiday, signed into law by President Kennedy, is meant to honor officers who died or became disabled while in the line of duty. It also ensures that fallen officers are never forgotten. The La Crosse County ceremony is held every year on the holiday to honor local fallen officers. West Salem Police Captain Timothy O'Neill says today's ceremony is full of mixed emotions.
Well, I think it's a somber moment because we're talking about someone's sacrifice, but I would assume that every single one of those names would want to be remembered in a happy way. And so we bring their brothers and sisters together out here along with our community and celebrate them.
In the past 100 years, 5 law enforcement officers have given their lives while in the line of duty. We will have those names on our website, news8000.com.
Well, a great start to the day here, and we're going to have conditions really be nice for this afternoon. But we do have rain in the forecast, but not really till tomorrow. So really this afternoon, less haze out there. Definitely, as you look at the sky condition right now, overall upper 60s as we plan out the afternoon. We're looking at temperatures getting up into the low 70s to mid 70s in both locations, a little bit above average. But notice the wind beginning to pick up, and the cloud cover is also going to begin to increase a little bit towards the afternoon. But all in all, a very nice mid-May afternoon. As we look at, skipped right over there. Let's go back to it. We look at radar right now, just showing the cloud cover well to the west. Overall temperatures across most of the region are in the mid to upper 60s, and that precipitation is well to the west. It will take some time to get here, so this afternoon all the way through this evening's commute is going to look dry. Just with increasing cloud covers, those temperatures begin to increase. The precipitation will take some time to get here. It won't be really till the Thursday morning commute, so a little bit later on the broadcast we'll break down those night showers that are going to come in, the wet commute that you'll have, and how long it's going to linger through Thursday, and what Friday also looks like. All that a bit later in the broadcast.
All right, Greg, thank you. During his nightly address last night, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky called on allies to accelerate the shipment of supplies. He also announced he's postponing all upcoming foreign trips because of the situation on the ground in Ukraine. Today, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken said the United States was rushing ammunition and weapons to the front lines. Blinken laid a wreath at the Wall of Remembrance on day 2 of his visit to Kyiv. He also toured a grain facility and praised Ukraine.
Before 2022, Ukraine had been one of the breadbaskets of the world. And now it remains that, but only because of that incredible adaptation.
Blinken, an avid musician, also attempted to show solidarity at a Kyiv bar, performing Rockin' in the Free World with a Ukrainian band. The driver of a pickup truck involved in a crash that killed 8 people in north central Florida appeared in court this morning. The judge denied Brian McLean Howard's bond. He's charged with 8 counts of DUI manslaughter. Authorities say the Ford Ranger he was driving yesterday traveled toward the center line of a highway and hit a bus carrying more than 50 farm workers. The bus went off the road, through a fence, and overturned. In addition to the 8 killed, at least another 40 people were injured. The judge set Howard's next court date for June 18th. New information this afternoon about the cargo ship that destroyed Baltimore's Francis Scott Key Bridge. The National Transportation Safety Board has released an initial report on the collision that killed 6 people and severely disrupted the local economy. Chris Van Cleve has those details.
Moments before the cargo ship Dolly slammed into the Francis Scott Key Bridge on March 26th, you can see the ship lose power twice.
The whole bridge just collapsed. The whole bridge just fell down.
Now, a new NTSB report reveals about 10 hours earlier, before leaving the port of Baltimore, there were 2 other power failures on board. The first when a crew member mistakenly closed an exhaust damper during maintenance work, causing the engine to stall, knocking out the power. and the second due to insufficient fuel pressure. In getting the power back on, the crew adjusted the configuration of the ship's electrical system before leaving port. Former NTSB Chair Robert Sumwalt.
NTSB will certainly want to understand exactly what those problems were on the day before the ship sailed. They're going to want to understand why those generators failed.
The NTSB is still working to understand if the response to the initial power outages played any role in the ship losing power before it crashed into the bridge. Federal investigators also confirmed shortly before the collision, a ship pilot ordered the anchor to be dropped, but it wasn't in time to stop the collision.
Yeah, this is catastrophic.
This, as body camera video shows the moments first responders arrived on scene. Monday, demolition crews set off explosives in their continued effort to clear the bridge debris and move the crippled cargo ship to fully reopen one of the nation's busiest ports. The ship's 21 crew members are still on board. The FBI seized their phones as part of the investigation. One thing the NTSB appears to have ruled out as a factor in the accident: dirty fuel. They tested the fuel on board the Dolly. It came back clean. Chris Van Cleve, CBS News, New York.
And the full demolition was delayed due to weather today. Since the bridge's collapse, crews have managed to open a couple shipping channels to provide limited access to the port. E. Jean Carroll is looking to expedite Donald Trump's appeal of the verdict from the first civil defamation trial. A jury awarded Carroll $5 million in damages after finding Trump liable for defamation and battery in May 2023. Lawyers for Carroll say they want oral arguments for the appeal scheduled for July. They argued Trump will try to delay the proceedings using his ongoing criminal trial and busy campaign schedule as an excuse. A ruling in the case would also help resolve a separate appeal of the verdict in the second defamation trial between the two. In that case, a jury determined Trump should pay Carroll $83 million in damages. President Joe Biden and Trump are set for a debate showdown. Both presidential candidates have accepted an invitation from CNN for a June 27th debate. This comes after Biden pulled out of the traditional debates set up by the Commission on Presidential Debates and challenged Trump to a debate. CNN says the debate will be held at its Atlanta studios without an audience. Additional details will be announced at a later date. If you've got a student headed to college this fall, brace yourselves. New student loan interest rates just hit a 12-year high. We'll share those details with you after the break.
Where's the best place for local fresh quality meat? The Holman Locker & Meat Market, of course. Purchase a minimum of 25 pounds of 90% lean ground beef for $4.99 per pound or 85% lean for $4.79 per pound. Shop local at your Holman Locker & Meat Market and much, much more.
Here's the choice. Eric Hovde, fourth-generation Wisconsinite, self-made businessman, job creator, and Eric's foundation provides homes that save thousands of children in need. Career politician Tammy Baldwin, 38 years in politics, voted with Biden 95% of the time. Her votes caused prices to soar, and she refused to secure our border. Career politician Tammy Baldwin, she's not working for us anymore. Fix Washington PAC is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Windows are a lot like car tires. They all look the same, but they definitely don't all perform the same.
Take our StarMark composite window, available exclusively at Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions.
This window is 12 times stronger than vinyl, 2,000% more airtight, and 40% more energy efficient. All at a price less than what many companies charge for vinyl windows. Don't settle on your new windows. Insist on the best windows you can buy.
Free triple pane glass upgrade and 60 months interest-free financing.
Are you ready to build your future? Stella Jones Corporation in Bangor is hiring and wants you to apply. Starting wage for laborers up to $18 per hour with a $2,500 hiring bonus. No experience but a great attitude? Then apply today. Stella Jones Corporation is where safety matters and wages sustain a comfortable living. If you have what it takes and can stand behind our railroads, then we want you to apply today.
Ready? Get set? Grill! Hi, I'm Mike Carl. Carl's Grilling Expo is coming up soon. Join us on Saturday, May 18th for cooking demos, new product information, and great specials from top brands. Save on Traeger, Napoleon Rogue, and on select grills and accessories. Also, see the new flat top and wood-fired grills.
Carl's Grilling Expo.
Saturday, May 18th.
Carl's, your servicing dealer since 1956.
Holman Locker and Meat Market, your place for fresh, quality local meat. Now's the time to stock up with our spring freezer filler bundle. It's full of chicken, beef, pork, and shrimp. Call to order yours today. Holman Locker and Meat Market, and much, much more.
A group of prominent TikTok users are suing the federal government to stop a law that could lead to the popular app's ban in the U.S. The users say the law violates their First Amendment rights. President Biden signed the measure into law last month, which requires TikTok's China-based parent company ByteDance to sell its stake in the app or face a ban. TikTok has also filed a separate legal challenge to the law. A Justice Department spokesperson says it looks forward to defending the legislation in court. And this upcoming 2024 to 2025 academic college year, the interest rates for undergraduate student loans will rise above 6.5%. That's a 12-year high, up from 5.5% for the current year. The federal student loan interest rate hasn't been that high since the 2012-2013 school year. Both graduate students and PLUS loans recipients will also see an interest rate hike this academic school year. Comcast is launching a new bundled streaming service later this month called Stream Saver, where customers can watch Netflix, Apple Plus, and Peacock together. The company did not say how much the service will cost, though it says prices will be vastly reduced. The announcement comes days after Disney and Warner Brothers Discovery announced it will bundle Disney Plus, Hulu, and Max. Attention bookworms, Amazon kicking off its first ever major book sale today to help you get started on your summer reading. Print books are up to 50% off, while Kindle books are as much as 80% off. The promotion runs through May 20th exclusively for Amazon customers. That wraps up your afternoon consumer news. As we head to break, here is a live look at the New York Stock Exchange. Stay with us, more news is next.
If you've been waiting for the best time to buy furniture, this is it. The King Furniture Memorial Day Weekend Sale, where everything in our showroom has been reduced. Don't miss the King Furniture Memorial Day Weekend Sale, going on now.
My son, Nick, took illicit fentanyl, which cost him his life. And knowing that my son is never coming back is the worst thing that I will have to live with for the rest of my life.
Tammy Baldwin's been with us every step of the way. She just got a major bill passed to really crack down on fentanyl. She doesn't just talk the talk, but she actually walks the walk.
I cannot tell you how much we appreciate Tammy Baldwin fighting this fight.
I'm Tammy Baldwin. I approve this message.
Transform your home in one weekend with paint from Menards. DuraClean Interior is a paint and primer in one with Stay Clean technology, so your home stays beautiful longer. A gallon of flat is $22.95 after rebate. Give your space the Platinum treatment with Platinum Plus Interior Paint. Its stain shield technology protects your spaces with a performance you'd expect from a luxury paint at a price you wouldn't. Get a gallon starting at $36.48 after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards. If you've been waiting for the best time to buy furniture, this is it. The King Furniture Memorial Day Weekend Sale, where everything in our showroom has been reduced. Don't miss the King Furniture Memorial Day Weekend Sale, going on now.
They collaborated really well. Do you have a preference on which side you're on? Or? Okay.
Thank you for letting us into your home and agreeing to an interview. I really appreciate you guys giving us this opportunity.
Trust the First Warn Weather Team to keep you safe, and even better, you can take us with you. Expect more with hourly temps and conditions, video forecast, interactive radar, and your choice of notifications. We're there when you need us.
Welcome back. People with higher incomes have a 32% lower risk of dying after a stroke. That's according to new research presented at the European Stroke Organization conference. Researchers there looked at key social health components, including income and education. They found multiple unfavorable factors increased a person's risk of death. Surgical teams that include men and women are associated with better post-op outcomes. A paper in the British Journal of Surgery attributes the improved outcomes to the different skills and experiences male and female doctors bring to the workplace. Researchers also note that female doctors in operating rooms still remains uncommon. For the first time, a new screening tool can identify preeclampsia during a pregnant woman's first trimester. LabCorp says it has developed a risk assessment to determine whether someone is more likely to develop the life-threatening complication. Preeclampsia can lead to seizures, stroke, preterm birth, and other serious outcomes. The condition typically develops after 20 weeks of pregnancy, but LabCorp says its test can be used between 11 and 14 weeks gestation. The screening identifies and measures 4 biomarkers associated with preeclampsia risk. And if you thought last summer was the most unbearable ever, you were apparently right. Using tree ring data, researchers from Germany and the UK found 2023 was the hottest summer in the Northern Hemisphere in the past 2,000 years. And try to stay cool. The current El Nino is expected to continue into this summer, likely breaking records once again. Those were some of today's top health headlines. Taking a live look outside now. Greg is up next with a look at our forecast.
During Home's Memorial Day sale, get an extra 10% off sale prices or no interest financing for 3 years. Plus, get hot buys like this 2-piece sectional for $9.99 or this queen bedroom suite for $7.59. The Memorial Day sale at Home Furniture. Plus, shop homefurniture.com every day.
Asher Laston Exteriors is committed to craftsmanship, innovation, and outstanding customer service as Western Wisconsin's trusted gutter and gutter helmet experts. Our highly trained certified technicians can install gutter helmet onto new or existing gutters. Gutter helmet blends in beautifully with your home, can withstand the heaviest of rainfalls, and is backed by a lifetime transferable warranty. Save up to 22% with zero down and no interest or payments for up to 18 months with seamless gutters and gutter helmet, brought to you by Asher Laston Exteriors.
When you need new paving or need repairs to cracked or damaged pavement, call Patriot Paving. Asphalt and concrete take a beating in Wisconsin weather. Patriot Paving uses the best materials and appropriate thickness to hold up. For driveways, parking lots, and cart paths, our team gets the job done right. Call Patriot Paving for new paving, asphalt repairs, seal coating, crack filling, or chip and seal. We work quickly and efficiently. Call Patriot Paving today for an asphalt assessment and quote for your property.
Your adventure starts here at Ho-Chunk Gaming Black River Falls. We've got something for everyone. Explore hundreds of miles of off-road fun. Cap off the night with the crew by spinning up even more excitement. Or slow it down and relax, just the two of you. Your adventure awaits, outdoors, indoors. Call or visit Ho-Chunk Gaming Black River Falls today. Experience the difference. Trail Riders Package available.
During the Memorial Day sale at Home Sleep Express, save up to $500 on Tempur-Pedic adjustable mattress sets. Get no interest financing for 5 years, plus a $300 shopping card with free delivery and setup. The Tempur-Pedic Memorial Day sale, now at Home Sleep Express.
Proper installation of your new windows make a difference. The team at Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions are factory trained to make sure your windows are installed to last. Call or stop into the showroom for your free estimate.
Celebrating 70 years, we're News 8 Now.
Yeah, dry conditions for now, but we do have showers coming in. But the good news is it's not going to be an all-day type rain as we go through tomorrow, but we will see some showers or storms, but still dry all the way through the evening commute, actually all the way through probably midnight. We'll have the showers and some rain for most areas for Thursday morning, and then it's more of a hit and miss Thursday afternoon. A lot of areas will probably be dry. In fact, other areas will probably see sun coming out, really. Overall, just that system out to the west will begin to increase the high clouds this afternoon, still getting up into the low to mid 70s. We should be around the upper 60s to low 70s this time of year. So all in all, nice conditions, and really throughout the evening, all that activity to the west is going to take its time. So just increasing clouds for the evening commute. Otherwise, good conditions with that southeast wind starting to pick up and temperatures lowering back into the 60s. And it's going to take probably until about midnight that you're going to start seeing at least some of the activity approach Eau Claire. We'll see if actually some of this reaches the ground as it's still fairly dry and still scattered in nature. Once we get closer to the morning commute, that's when we'll start seeing a little bit further development. Most areas will see a wet commute. Not all areas will see it as it comes through right around 4 to 7 a.m. Temperatures lowering into the 50s. Lower 50s as you go further east, probably staying around 60 further west with increased clouds. That'll come through in the morning hours, so it should remain wet probably through about 8 or 9 for most areas, but then you see it behind this start to become more scattered in nature. So in the afternoon, by the time we get to noon, 60-degree temperatures, and then a little bit of sun will start poking out probably in the afternoon, but we'll still see a few showers here developing in the afternoon. That'll be hit and miss. That's why I think a lot of areas as we go in the afternoon time frame and the evening commute should remain dry and actually some sun. But we will have to monitor to see where those storms do develop. We're not expecting any severe weather with this right now, and not really a lot of significant rainfall. The good news is once we get past that, Friday looks actually good conditions. The winds turn around to the south right there, so that means we're going to see temperatures probably warm back up into the 80s with some cloud cover. The next system that approaches by Saturday, we might see a shower or storm come Saturday, but for the most part, Friday night, look clear and actually fairly warm for this time of year too, and that's the good news. And there's that system for Saturday that could provide a spark of a shower or thunderstorm in the afternoon. There's your rain amounts through 8 a.m. and this is probably when bulk of the rainfall will fall. Not a lot outside of a thunderstorm. You might get up to a ½ inch. Most areas will probably be below that. And then the afternoon, a lot of the activity is further east, but once again, we could have a hit or miss thunderstorm that provides some rainfall. So not a lot, but we will see some rain with this and cloud cover at least in the morning hours. So overall, we look at the temperatures here for this afternoon, getting back in the mid-70s for most locations. Really a pleasant afternoon and evening once again. And then tonight, really it's the rain not till probably about 2 to 3 in the morning. You're going to start seeing it come into the area. That's when we'll start seeing rain for the morning commute. Temperatures lowering into the 50s for most locations. Not everyone will see the rain, but otherwise. Dry conditions for Friday, and the weekend for the most part looks warm, except Sunday we do cool down a little bit. But overall, I don't see a lot of thunderstorm activity this weekend, more hit and miss, so I think most areas will remain dry. And Saturday, yeah, once again, we could get up to the mid-80s once again.
All right, well, that sounds great. Keep those umbrellas handy for the morning.
Yes, exactly.
All right, Greg, thank you. It is senior prank season coming up. 2 seniors at an Illinois high school hired to follow their principal around for an entire hour.
It's Kubota Orange Days. Shop the year's biggest selection of Kubota equipment and get 0% APR for 84 months or up to $3,300 off select compact tractors.
Visit any of your local Johnson Tractor dealerships in Menominee, Baldwin, Osseo, and Arcadia.
Get solar and get saving with Olson Solar Energy in the La Crosse area.
When you're talking to someone and you call someone at Olson Solar, it's not someone in Utah, it's not someone in California, it is someone local right here. By doing that, we control the entire process. So we control the project management, we control the design, we control the installation, the electric, the hookup, permitting, and that really sets us apart.
Stop into our location near you. Learn more at olsonsolarenergy.com or give us a call.
It's Buzzy's Home Furnishings Best for Less Memorial Day event. Hurry in for huge savings on all mattress purchases. Save up to $800 on adjustable mattress sets from top-rated brands like Stearns & Foster, Sealy, and Tempur-Pedic. With the best-selling prices of the year on our top-selling Sealy Posturepedic mattresses, save big. Free local delivery and setup plus interest-free financing options available. Come see what the buzz is all about at the family-owned and operated Buzzy's Home Furnishings in Viroqua today.
I'm Sandra Humphrey. I live here in Tomah, and I'm a volunteer for Tomah Health. I get to work with Betty in the gardens.
Tomah Health is proud to serve our community with help from our dedicated volunteers.
They really expect their help to serve the community and serve the patients as best they can, and they do.
When you deal with them, you always feel like you're the only person that matters, and that is remarkable. Tomah Health, caring for our community.
It's Kubota Orange Days. Shop the year's biggest selection of Kubota equipment and get 0% APR for 84 months or up to $3,300 off select compact tractors.
Visit any of your local Johnson Tractor dealerships in Menominee, Baldwin, Osseo, and Arcadia.
Download the News 8000 app today. There's been more than a few changes over the years. But if there's one thing that hasn't changed, it's our commitment. 70 years and counting. Thanks for watching. Expect more from News 8 Now. Thanks for watching.
Students at an Illinois high school played a musical senior prank on their principal. They hired a bagpiper to follow him around. Take a look at this. The students all pitched in to hire the bagpiper for an hour. He followed Richwoods High School principal Billy Robinson around the school grounds, playing music constantly, as you see here. Robinson says the entire school got a kick out of the music. Stay with us. We'll have one more check of your forecast when we come back.
During the Memorial Day event going on now at PM Sleep Center, you can save up to $500 on select Sealy adjustable mattress sets. Your next mattress is at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 35 years.
It took 34 years to change this place from worn out to wonderful, slow and steady to keep overhead low. The same slow, steady growth has grown us to the best team of home improvement professionals in the region, over 80 today. Voted best to La Crosse because of exceptional quality and unexpected low prices. Whatever your next project, contact us today for a prompt free estimate. You have a problem, we have the solution. Better than you imagined for less than you expected. Contact the board store today.
The feet have a really big impact on how the rest of the body moves. The knees, the hips, the lower back especially. If the foot isn't properly aligned, all of these joints are going to function incorrectly. That results in a lot of muscle tension and chronic pain. What I really like about the Good Feet system is that the right arch supports can put the foot in its proper alignment. So all the joints up the rest of the body will be aligned properly as well. And when the body's aligned, we can reduce the risk of injury and chronic pain.
Hip, knee, or back pain? See if Arch Supports can help you at the Good Feet store.
It's hard to explain what this feels like. Moving piles of earth, towing up to 4,000 pounds, cutting millions of blades of grass. We could keep trying to put it into words, but nothing compares to experiencing it for yourself. You just have to get in the seat.
Conquer every task on your list. Visit Tractor Central, take a seat, and see for yourself why nothing runs like a deer. Start now at TractorCentral.com.
During the Memorial Day event going on now at PM Sleep Center, you can save up to $800 on select Stearns & Foster adjustable mattress sets. Your next mattress is at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 35 years.
The 8000 Plus app. Stream on your time.
Get the day's news in your inbox. Email newsletters from News 8 Now. Sign up today. Go to news8000.com/newsletters to get started.
Oops. Okay, no issues this evening or this afternoon, really. We're going to have dry conditions, mid-70s, really, for La Crosse. The increasing clouds towards the evening hour, but still dry. It won't be really until after midnight for the morning commute that we'll see the rain off and on through Thursday. Friday looks dry and warmer, and the weekend so far, mid-80s, and for the most part, dry conditions, too. So, yeah, get ready for the rain, but it won't last forever.
Yeah, love to see those 80s. Thank you. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you back here tonight.